Hi grades 4, this is Miss David. So today in math, we are going to draw some symmetric figures. For this lesson, you will need to grab your math textbook. You need your math workbook. So open your math textbook to page 79. Open your math workbooks to exercise 44. You can find exercise 44 on page 103 and 104 of your workbook. For this lesson, you also need this graph paper, which I have sent along in your package. So please take this out as well. In addition, you will need these worksheets, which I have. These are some fun worksheets which you'll be working on at the end of the lesson. So make sure you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of these pages along with your math workbook, which is page 103 and 104, and your textbook. You should have it open to page 79, and we are looking at this picture right here. Today's lesson is short and it's actually pretty fun, so I really hope that you have a fun time doing this lesson. So for this lesson, in your textbook, if you look in your textbook, they have asked you, so I'm looking at question 9 in your textbook, and they've asked you, draw this half of a symmetric figure on a square grid. So for this question, you need this paper, okay, this graph paper. That's what you need. And you need to draw, so you're going to copy, first of all, you're going to copy this figure, this image, right onto here, okay? So copy this image with your letters A and B written, and then you are going to complete it using, so you're going to complete the rest of the picture, the other half of the picture. So this is our line of symmetry in the middle where it says A and B, that's our line of symmetry. You are going to draw the other half of this image along with this one right on this paper. So you're going to complete the picture. You're going to draw this half, you're going to draw it on here, and then you're going to draw the other half, so like the bottom part, okay? So that's how you're going to complete this one. Does that make sense? So if this kind of looks like a hat, so it's almost like you're going to flip the hat and you're going to draw the other side. So draw both sides on this graph paper, which I am going to send home, okay? So you should find this paper in your packages. And then you should be able to see your line of symmetry, and you should be able to see if the figure is symmetric or if it's not, okay? So we need to remember, if you do not know what's symmetric, remember we can go back, so you can go back a video and you can see my lesson, but we talked about line of symmetry and we talked about symmetric figures, okay? So you're going to draw this half, and then on the other side, on the at the bottom, you're going to draw the other side of this figure. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, in addition, I am going to send home a couple of other worksheets. So I just showed you. Okay, so here's this one. It says symmetry in real life. Draw a line of symmetry on each one. Some pictures may have more than one line of symmetry. Okay, so some pictures may have more than one line of symmetry, as in, do you remember how symmetry is when you fold a picture, when you fold something and the other part fits right over top of its one part fits over top of the other, and it's equal and it's same. Does that make sense? So that when you fold it, you can see that both parts fit equally. Now in this one, you need to draw, just using a pencil, you just need to draw a line of symmetry where if you were to fold this picture, one part should fit over the other nice and well. I'm going to do one with you so that you can see. Now in the first one, if we were to draw a picture, or sorry, a line of symmetry, if we had to draw a line of symmetry, we would do it right in between the eyes. Okay, so we draw it, and once we would, if we were to fold it over top of the other, both parts, they would fit equally. They would fit, both parts would fit equally over top of the other. So that's what you need to do. Now I'm going to tell you there are two pictures in here that would have more than one line of symmetry. Okay, that means you can fold them more than one way to get lines of symmetry. So you need to find out how would we fold. There are two pictures where if you were to fold them, you would get more than one line of symmetry. Does that make sense? So you can draw more than one line of symmetry. Then the second worksheet that you have is this one. Now here you have to draw the other half of each symmetrical figure. They've given you one half. So here's a chair, here's a log, here's a dress, here is a candy bar, I believe. Here is a pumpkin, and here's a fork, here is a bottle. So you're going to draw these and you're going to complete them. So you're going to draw the other half. And remember, you can't just take a pencil and just draw it. The best thing would be to use a ruler to make sure that you draw. The reason you have these grids, these small squares, that's to tell you, remember how when we did graph, we knew 2 squares meant a number, 1 square meant a number. So that same thing, you can see, oh, this side has used 1 full square and a bit of the other one. So it's not exactly 2 squares, so you need to make sure you do the same thing because we are drawing symmetrical figures. So they have to be even, right? Both parts need to be even. So make sure you do this one. And then we have this picture. Okay, so this picture, these are showing you letters, okay? Some letters, and you need to draw the other half. So you need to draw symmetric. So here's our line of symmetry. The dotted line shows us the line of symmetry. And you need to draw the other half of each of these. Okay, so this looks like letter H. You would complete the picture and draw the other half. And here you would draw the other half down here. So wherever the line of symmetry is, you need to draw the other half on the other side of the line of symmetry. So here's the line of symmetry. I would draw my other half here. Here's the line of symmetry. I would draw my other half down at the bottom. Here's my line of symmetry. I would draw my other half right at the bottom. Does that make sense? Then I am sending you a square dot paper. Here you can practice drawing symmetrical figures. So just like you can look, either you can look at the sheets that I'm sending you. So you can either choose 2 figures or more than 2. You can choose them either from here or here. 2 or 3 figures of your choice, and you can practice drawing symmetrical figures on this. Okay, does that make sense? This is just to help you practice drawing symmetrical figures. Remember to draw your line of symmetry so that you know where you're going to draw the other half. And finally, we have this one. Even our letters can be symmetrical, okay? And even they have a line of symmetry. So in this one, they're asking you, is the dotted line on each letter of symmetry a line of symmetry? Right? Yes or no? Is it symmetrical? Is it a line of symmetry? If it is, it would be a line of symmetry. If it makes it easier, you can even cut these out and you can try to fold each side on top of the other and see if they fit. Okay, if they fit exactly on each side, they're even, then yes, it's a line of symmetry. If it doesn't, then no, it's not a line of symmetry. Okay, so I hope you find this fun. Then in the next question it says, draw a line of symmetry. Some letters may have more than one line of symmetry. So here, you actually need to draw a line of symmetry. So here they've given you line of symmetry. Here you need to draw a line of symmetry. And some letters may have more than one line of symmetry. Okay? So line of symmetry is just dividing the picture or the figure in two parts. Does that make sense? So that's what you need to do. And then in your workbook, you will be asked, so once you're done, finish your workbook first before you get to the worksheets. Once you're done, you're going to draw the other half of each letter. So each of the following shows half of a letter. Draw the other half of each letter. The dotted line is a line of symmetry. Does that make sense? So it's a line of symmetry. You need to draw the other half. Okay, and you'll find out which letters are these. And then here, they have given you some symmetric figures. They've asked you to draw the other half, and they have given you, to help you where to draw the other half, again, they've given you a line of symmetry. So you just need to draw the other half on this side, the other half down here. So this is your lesson for today. And we are going to finish this lesson. Sorry, we are going to finish this unit next time when I see you. Wait, so you can see better. Next time when I see you, I will see you in a different lesson. And I wish you all the very best, and I really miss you all. Bye.